Hey everybody, welcome back to another Horror Pack Indie Movie Review here on the Main Morgue YouTube channel, as well as the website wickedcarnivalproductions.com. As always, I am your host, Jamie Santamore. A little bit about Horror Pack before I reveal this week's title. Horror Pack is a monthly subscription box, much like a old-time magazine subscription, where you sign up for either 4 DVDs or 4 Blu-rays. The DVD pack is $19.99 a month, and the Blu-ray pack is $24.99 a month. If you use the promo code Join the Pack, you will get $3 off your first month's subscription. I will put a link to my referral code. If you use my referral code, you also save me $3 on a box of Horror Pack, on a pack of Horror Pack. So if you do it this month, I would get $3 off next month's pack, which I would greatly appreciate. So anybody that uses my referral code, thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. All right, this week I want to talk about the 2012 film The Tall Man, starring Jessica Biel, Jodelle, Ferland, and William B. Davis. Basically, the basic storyline of this movie, it's a story created by the folks living in Cold Rock, which I believe is in Washington. It's set in Washington. The story is basically that the tall man, quote-unquote the tall man, has been kidnapping children in the town. Julia Denning, played by Jessica Biel, is a nurse whose husband passed away many years ago. Julia is thrown into the tall man's tale and his game as her son, David, has been taken. As she searches for her son, the story unravels for the rest of us. I thought this movie was amazingly written. Very, very well written. Great casting. The acting is spot on across the board in every aspect of the cast. I loved the Jenny character played by Jodelle, and I'm sorry if I say this wrong because I'm a huge fan of hers. Jodelle Ferland, amazing actress, and the fact that she doesn't speak until the very end of the movie, it's just amazing. She draws pictures and she writes in a notebook when she wants to say something, which is brilliantly done. I thought that character couldn't have been done any better, so kudos to the... Oh, speaking of the writers, it was written and directed by, and I'm going to say this wrong and I apologize, Pascal Leweiger. So brilliantly written. Thank you so much for the characters in this movie. As an independent filmmaker, I actually watched this movie. I'm like, oh, it'd be cool to do a character like that. The twisting story is something that I'm always talking about in movies. It makes you watch every frame in the movie, frame by frame by frame, and so you're trying to figure out the story. The Julia Denning character was amazing to me. Kudos to Jessica Biel. Towards the end of the movie, when the first reveal happens, it's brilliant, and I didn't see it coming. And actually watching the film the second time just the other night so I could do this review, I was like, wow, I didn't remember that. When Jenny signs to Julia that she wants the tall man to take her, I thought that scene was very powerful because I don't think at that point the Jenny character knew what was going on in terms of the tall man and what he was actually doing. And like I said, what a performance by Jodelle Ferland to play a mute. Amazingly done. Again, hats off to her. After the first reveal, you feel that they have the tall man in jail, and then Jenny goes missing. They hit us with that second reveal and changes the entire story, really. And the final moments of the movie, everything changes. I'm not gonna, and I don't do spoilers here on this channel. And if you're looking for me to tell you what the how the movie ends, I'm not gonna do that. The final few minutes of this movie are just blow you away, fucking amazing. And another thing I wanted to mention about the Jenny character is she actually does the narration of the movie. When you hear the voice talking, it's actually Jenny, the character Jenny, again played by Jodelle Ferland. The ending voiceover was just fucking brilliant, and it really puts everything into perspective. And once you listen to that, if you listen to that word for word, you see how the story changed at the very end of the movie. So overall, I gave this movie a perfect score of 5 out of 5 because it is a brilliantly written movie. I wish I could write movies like this because I'd sell them to Hollywood and be a fucking millionaire by now. But I can't, so I'm not. Boo-hoo for me. Maybe I'll write a great one someday. I think all my movies are very well written, and I strive really hard to write good movies, to write good scripts, to tell good stories. It's just the acting and the makeup that I'm having a problem with, and apparently the directing. So, in closing, The Tall Man, brilliant movie, absolutely loved it. I gave it a 5 out of 5, because this movie could not have been any better. For anybody that's going to email me or hit me with comments below that tells me that it's less than a 5 out of 5, that's your opinion. This is mine. Kudos to the writer and, of course, the director was the same person. The staff, the cast, the crew. Brilliant movie, and I would love to see a sequel. I believe there was one. Maybe it was like direct-to-video. I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that. I would love to see another Tall Man movie. All right, that's all I got this week. I want to take this opportunity to say thank you guys for watching my Horror Pack indie movie reviews. I love doing these videos. I love talking about movies. I love doing these more than I love doing the weekly Main Morgue podcast because I love to talk about movies. If I did the Main Morgue just about the movies I watched in a week, the show would be an hour long every week. I fucking guarantee it, because I probably watch 10 or 15 movies a week. And a lot of them are movies that I just watch over and over again because I like to learn the techniques and the shots, and I like to dive into why they did this angle shot. You know, is it different than doing it a straight-on shot? And you know, for me, watching movies is a good way to learn because I never went to film school. And I'm at this point, I feel like I'm too old to go to a college to learn how to make films. So I'm just doing it old school, learning my own way. Thank you guys for watching this video. I greatly appreciate it. Tune in every Wednesday for a new episode of the Main Morgue podcast, as well as every Saturday for a new Horror Pack indie movie review. Horror Pack should be coming by the end of the week, hopefully, so I'll have some new movies to talk about. And I plan on doing some more little snippets. I've actually contacted DC and the CW to get permission to use clips, trailers, and pictures from all of the CW DC shows so I can start doing voice-only reviews of trailers and things like that. So hopefully that comes through, hopefully this week, but you never know. So stay tuned for those, and take care, everybody. And as always, may the Force be with you.